All right, Devin, welcome to UCF. How you doing?
Good, and you?
I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. How you holding up, by the way? I remember reading how you left Texas Tech early because of bone bruises and all that type of stuff. So how have you been holding up so far?
I felt amazing. I've been feeling amazing. I'm more athletic than ever, and it was just yeah, I've been in rehabbing every day, staying on top of everything, and I never felt better.
You managed to get a hardship waiver. You've been playing that so to have one more season. You've been playing college basketball for a long time. Started, I think, before the pandemic. So what's it like to to get another chance to show yourself out there on the court?
Honestly, I'm blessed, amazing. I'm glad they gave me that opportunity. I feel like I deserved it. I worked for it, so it was I did everything right. Went about everything the right way. So I said I'm not gonna take this for granted. I've been working my tail off. It's showing off. But I'm just excited for the season to start, man, and show that I still got it.
What's it like to have now been playing college basketball for so long, being in this kind of world for so long?
I'll say summers is definitely there's days you don't want to come in here and do it's just it's repetitive. But man, it's like I said, it's a blessing being able to do this at a high level all these years. Being part of some really good teams, and I don't plan on stopping now. They're probably gonna pick us bottom half, and I've always been underdog no matter what school I've been at. Auburn, all those schools, they came off a Final Four, I think, the year before I got there. They still had us pick 8th or 9th. So it's just always been that way. I'm excited to prove people wrong, man.
What's the biggest thing you learned at your time at Texas Tech, that they bring here?
I'll say learn about togetherness. That was emphasis on just always being together, always playing for your brother, and that plays a big part of on the court. I think that was a player-led team, which is how you win championships. Your coach can't say all those things and just because that's not how it works. So being able to have a family, and you playing for your brother, dive for loose balls. If you're not close out the court, you're not going to want to play hard for your teammates. So it's just things like that. I would say that was the biggest thing that was emphasized at that point.
What is your experience brought to this team?
Like you said, I've been in this for a long time, so there's nothing I haven't seen. But I would say leadership, saying the things that need to be said, hard things. People that might not be comfortable saying, being able to call people out, but holding myself accountable as well. Let's see, leading on and off the court. Showing what it looks like. I've been there. I've been on the #1 team in the nation. Like I said, I've been around. So just being on the show, what it takes to win and do it at a high level.
You might be a captain, but you have Pooh coming in with you, who's been here for a really long time. So what's it like being a leader from just a college basketball experience standpoint versus Pooh, who's been here a long time and leader from a UCF standpoint?
Can you
what's it like working with Pooh, who's been here for a long time and has that experience with Coach Dawkins, versus your leadership with just a general college basketball all over the country type of thing?
I would say he's helped, definitely just knowing the ins and outs. And after I've learned it and been here 4 or 5 months, it was easy to pick up on. I know our standard. Coach always says, our standards are our standards. So I've learned that early on, and being able to emphasize those points off the court to the team and things like that. So yeah, it's been pretty easy to pick up. And having Pooh on the side, being there, he's vocal, and he leads by example, plays hard, comes in here, does his job every day. So yeah, it's good to have him by our side.
Talking to Jordan a second ago, both of you went to Hillcrest Pep. I bet you kind of preceded him a little bit there. But what's it like to have somebody who has that shared experience with you now on the team with you?
Yeah, I definitely heard about our coach Nick. He told me about him, and I was watching him when he was at the Overtime Elite. His high volume scorer when he gets going. But I tell him all the time he has a lot of intangibles that can bring other than scoring. Rebounding, long length, blocking shots. But he a little hard-headed sometimes. But he's going to be a great asset to us this year, and I'm excited to see him grow.
What's the biggest thing this team needs to do to be ready for tip-off? I know you got a big test, even if it's an exhibition at Cameron.
I would say, it's not playing hard. We're not going to beat people offensively trying to outscore teams. We're going to play. We got a lot of dogs on this team, playing hard and, getting it defensively and now turn into offense. So I think that's how we're going to beat a lot of teams and surprise a lot of people. We have a lot of veteranship got teams. We got a lot of underdogs too that haven't played at a high level right now, but they definitely have the skill and the talent. So I think it's gonna be an amazing year, man.
All right, awesome. Best of luck this season, Devin.
Appreciate you.